Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 3, I believe, of this 4.0 Stellaris campaign, where we're playing the Golden Empire, or the Midassian Golden Empire. You know, I've got 1,000 influence, and it's probably about time I spent it. Oh, hey, it's Deneb. Alright, works for me. Yeah, 1,000 exactly, perfect. Alright, roll out those claims. We're currently building things up. The Crown Prince can, I believe... Yeah, he can be a fleet leader, although... Commander ship fleet, it is not great, but he'll take it. The Delta Menace, ongoing investigation. Alright. You go get a... Oh no, right, to just spend all that influence. Fair enough. Alright. We're gonna try and fill out a little bit here. And take this little corner I managed to get for myself. Alright. These guys actually did hop over behind us. Hilariously.
System survey complete.
Why would you go out here for doing surveys? All this internal territory not good enough for you? Oh yeah, another unknown entity. Just what I needed. Alright, we're currently waiting on some tech to come through. We have 14 months for that. Oh, pardon me. Oh, pardon me again. Okay. Do I want to change this out? Yeah, I think I actually want fleet support. So that way, I can go above 40. That'd be nice. A forked chain. Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, I think we need to just admit some truth here. Let's see. Species. They're irradiated too. Interesting, given they don't live on a tomb world. But hey, that's fine. Let's exterminate them. And let's also get information quarantine. Or maybe, well, I can do either one of them. Information quarantine or fortify the border for free, effectively.
Council agenda available.
I have like 4-star base capacity already, so I'll just take 5 general stability. What do you mean refugees arrived? I'm sorry. I think in exterminating them, we're also somehow turning some number of them into refugees. Sure thing, game. Whatever you say. No. No thanks. Alright. Being genocidal and decide to run another genocidal empire. No, those are our pre-sapiens. Like, they are just here. Existing.
Innovation rollout.
Time management is incomprehensible right now. Yeah, it's been tough learning the management again.
System geology charted.
Certainly a bit of a problem. Alright, we'll get it out eventually. Been sorted out, I'm sure. I'm not too worried. Ooh, space torpedoes. So we get frigates, combat computers, planetary defense batteries, torpedo batteries. Alright. Interesting thought. Will not, though. We will not go with that. That said, I am going to get into our ship designer here. Alright, so yeah. Basically what we expected. Although, isn't one of these supposed to be like a laser? Yeah. Save design as new ship. Ah, damn it. Fine. Generate me a name. If auto design is enabled, please just get rid of it. There. Alright. Oh good, the shipyard's done. Yeah, it'll take only 6 days per ship. That's not too bad. Then they'll be upgraded and decently ready, I think, to fight the pious Tirathian Empire. Or at least so we hope. Better yet, I can even upgrade that starport. Alright, so is there automatic construction? Yeah, just start doing that. Good. Trickster. I mean, Trickster's better than nothing. And... more like 2. Okay.
Research complete.
Strange. Don't know why they need to be upgraded again. Ah yes, the Dyson Swarm megastructure. Excellent. Ooh, also blue lasers. Good. 17 months and we can get those. I think the Crown Prince. I disagree. And also all of the traits were leader traits, so they were all the assumption that he would be on the council at some point. And I want to point out that that eventually the Crown Prince will become the Emperor and thus be on the council. So, you know, I do have to level those up. The appointment of Defense Minister now. It's actually probably true. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to do that, but we'll leave it as is for now. Okay, head of research. What are you actually doing right now? I guess you're just assigned to the accounts. I don't know. That's fine, I guess. Whatever. Leader experience gain. Then you're not leading a science ship. And the Minister of State. Pop growth. Ooh, fertility preacher. I'll take pop growth speed, yeah. Oof. Minus 700 housing, eh? Alright. We do need, at the bare minimum, another generator district. We do seem to have some available unemployment. Although, like, these numbers seem incomprehensibly small. I think it might actually just legitimately be that, so it's hard to say. But yeah.
Accretion complete.
Good. And another colony ship. Let's get to Clea 3. Colonize the crap out of it. Alright. So here's the real question. Let's say I invite an attacker. And the attacker's to invite. We don't really have any intel on them either, which is troubling, of course. It's still gonna be another 10 years before that's ready. I have a decent reserve of trade. Okay. I need 10 more for that, so a couple more months. Oh, lovely. He's amicable. Hopefully we've already got the fleet mostly built out, so... Investor. Reformer. Frontier Spirit. That's terrible. So I guess we'll go with Investor. But yeah, I think a surprise attack on Serban here may be the perfect thing to do. Although I do need an army if I'm going to do that. So let's talk about that. And then, yeah, zone. Yeah. That should be a sizable enough force. Yeah, you still have a reassembled ship shelter, so in terms of defenses, you have functionally nothing. Alright.
Construction complete.
And what do we got here? Some mountains to clear, sure. I mean, do I even actually need any more than what we've got here? I don't think so. Again, it has no defense, right? So, I think a surprise attack is all I need. Head out immediately.
Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
Okay. And... Alright, any immediate hostile response? None. Good. Just what I like to see. Station has been neutralized. It appears though we took no casualties.
Rocking
Good.
up to enemy fleet. System survey complete.
Good start.
Angry meteorites touching down.
Alright. Squadron Prime. Keep it to yourselves, aliens.
Research complete.
Alright. So it looks like the enemy are about to roll on through. You guys should probably back up.
Rocking up to enemy fleet.
Yeah. We have them overpowered, so...
Accretion complete.
Good. Looks like we did actually take casualties that time. So is this ready? Okay. This... Do I forget, do I actually need a shipyard to repair? Returning to Serban Station. No, okay, you can just repair at Serban. That's what I thought. Okay, so the station in our capital. Should I just be outfitting that to a shipyard? No, we're just gonna build 10. Corvettes will be fine. Alright. Okay. Since for the moment their capacity to fight back against us is somewhat limited, I'm going to fall back to these locations, make sure we seize them. Then we come back around and probably go for Pennec. Also, I should really get my science rolled out here. Oh shit, shields, nice. Good, more naval support. Yes, the Fleet Supremacy Edict. I do need to continue on these, but... yeah, Doctrine for Space Combat. And, you know what? Plasteel materials, sure. Traditionally, you know, these minor stations are nothing for us to be concerned with.
Station under attack.
Alright. Okay, looks like they're going to make a play to try and retake Serban, which is fine.
Hostile station engaged.
I just want a breather moment to, like, striking in here. Alright.
Rolling away from enemy.
This is probably good for us, because we can get them kind of caught here. Oh, they just then immediately fled. Revolting pests. Fun native to the planet that are rather unique method of gathering its food. Well, what a unique xenoball analogy. It doesn't hurt our food gathering rate, so who gives a crap?
Council agenda ready.
Yeah, increase our Unity output. Military buildup.
Rocking up to enemy fleet.
Alright. Their fleet just retreated and seeded dust the system, kind of as expected. Alright. Ah, look at that. They actually put down some armies for defensive. Very well. Disgusting developments. Alright. Well, I continue to play with the animals despite official warnings. For the presence was ambush tactics against lone colonists wandering around after a meal. Wrangle them up.
Station
I might be able to get exotic gases out of them. Although they now eat people. So, you know. This is why we tell people, don't feed the wildlife. Don't get accustomed to them.
accretion complete.
We need to chill. Alright. Okay.
Rocking up to enemy fleet.
Keep shooting.
Research complete. Station under
Range
attack.
up. A breath of fresh air. Here we are. gaseous fauna modifier. All pop produces 0.5 exotic gases and happiness plus 20%. Holy shit. Cool. We're just ranching them now.
Rocking up to enemy
Okay. Just random. Land the armies.
planetary invasion begun.
Oh no, that's an occupation shield. Okay, I see. That was actually just our occupying armies. Alright. Seriously, get repaired up, guys. Okay, they can't seem to, which is annoying, but mostly irrelevant. Yep. Got a little bit of divide and conquer here, which is perfect.
Starbase under attack. Rocking up to enemy fleet.
Alright. Then we got the station in 3 separate fights. Basically perfect. Exactly how you want that to go down.
Station under attack.
They do have a garrison here, although it's mostly irrelevant. Alright. Let's keep blowing up all their things. Alright. Political frontier. No, that's fine. You guys have a
Angry
nice landing.
planets touching down.
Yeah.
Enemy planet secure.
Good. So let's see. Systems, settle status quo. Yeah, like as much of this as I can take now is kind of the goal. They don't appear to have anything of defensive capability in this region, but we'll see. It may be a better idea for me to just try and strike at their capital, but we're kind of on a timer, so... to get as much as we can until our war exhaustion ticks up to the maximum.
Hostile station engaged. Incoming transmission.
Oh yeah, there they are. That is actually a pretty decent fleet they've got. Alright. Yeah. Settle the status quo. Good. Get some unity. Alright. Good. And look at that. We've now also cut off their homeworld from any additional assistance they could ask. The archaeology's already started for us. Perfect. And you just continue automatic exploration. Alright, so this limits their effect as a, like, potential neighbor that I have to be worried about. Let's also make sure we mark them as a rival. The loss of 2 of their worlds is probably catastrophic for them. I don't know. It's tough to say. What do I need here? Planetary resurfacing, sure. Sonic theory, planetary unification. Let's at least get planetary unification. Alright. Let's patch up these sinkholes. And, how's Cerbon? As an active volcano, but otherwise acceptable. It seems like these guys have just slammed out a pile of hydroponic farms. That we really don't need. Okay. Don't really need those either. Yeah, just looks like I managed to seize most of their food production. So, on the note of the people, though, like non-lithoids, as a general rule, I'm probably going to have them, how do I say, expelled? You know? One purge an average of 25 pops per month at base speed. 50 pops per month. Extermination. I mean, displacement is acceptable. They're just fleeing from me to me. Fungal life form, how nice.
Regolith flaws corrected.
Alright. Yeah, we've got our primary sector here pretty well equipped now. With 6 worlds. And like 5 of them are the correct, you know, type, so that's pretty awesome. And like this one's getting pretty habitable thanks to genetic memory, so these planets, so they don't uncolonize. I noticed that that was already taken care of for me, and I assume that's because if I go into my government policies and edicts, let's see, population controls. There's a thing in here, right? Land appropriation, yeah. So, newly acquired planets should have some of their land appropriated from non-citizen species. Yeah. And so, the newly conquered worlds got some seeded citizens. Not many. You'll notice that there's only 300 here. And only like 600 here, but you know. Excavate the site. So, like, not many. And probably most of it was just overpopulation from the capital. But hey. I'm a little worried about some of our expenses, though. We'll look into it. I don't know why I can't build this. The new, like, tiny build buttons are throwing me through a loop sometimes. Spiritual Enclave. Probably civilian industry. Turn minerals into consumer goods, yeah. I don't know yet, we'll see. Build out the remaining districts. Good. We do need generator and mining districts. Actually, I don't know if we need the mining districts. Shockingly, we're very good on the minerals. Out of curiosity, tech-wise, can I still... No. I was wondering if the global energy management tech was still available, but it's not. There's a nice continental world there we can see as well. But yeah, I'm hoping that this weakened them enough that we can finish them off next time. Let's see. Add those to the claims. Alright. Not bad overall. Not bad. And I can get ship fire rate? Yeah, ship fire rate. Good. And you two should probably merge up. Alright.
Rocket new tech.
So 800. I love that this has managed to have they patched this and somehow managed to make this a new error appear? Like, number of owned pops fulfilling this condition is 0. Species is sapient. What? Ah, the advanced bioreactor. So yeah, this allows us to have exotic gas production from farmers, which I'm not sure about yet. I don't know. I feel like I've got a lot to build and do and research. Let's try and get rid of the impassable mountains. Port oxygen status, yeah. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I have a feeling that I just need 10 or like need 1,000 pops of like sapient status is what that's probably trying to tell me. Oh god, another tropical world. It has supposedly 70% habitability. Not bad. Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna have you guys come back. Ship designer. Because we have level 3 stuff coming. Yeah, in about 7 months. We'll be able to upgrade that. We're losing a lot more consumer goods than I'd like. Galactic parasites. In Hazra Prime? Okay. Goddamn. We're a little far away. Like, it looks like the bombardment is going pretty slowly. Yeah. And create new void worm nymphs.
Spaceborne life form
Yeah, those are new. At least new to me. I don't know if they're new this patch. Well, at the bare minimum, repair the fleet at the main station. They are in desperate need. Get the Starhold upgrade. Like UV lasers would also be nice. Unfortunately, I need to run over the ship designer real quick. Can toss out the reactor booster. Reinforce the fleet and then upgrade. Get built. Alright. Hopefully it shouldn't take long. But we'll see. I probably should change this over to be a full shipyard. Yeah. That will help. Okay, good. It's 3 days per Corvette, so not long. That's what we'd like to see. They're from a few patches ago, from 4.0. Hate them. Yeah. Void Worm bombardment on top left tells you how many pops they kill before they fucked off. Oh. There's a little additional detail here. Will not kill the last 1,000 pops. Okay. Like, that is a thing, but... Yeah, we'll see. Either way, I do need to go make them fuck off, or try to anyway. Luckily, we're all lasers now. Damage to starbase is plus 20%. Go. The Empire lower top left. Remaining pops we consumed 3. Okay. I don't know what 3 means. 300? Just tiny 3? But like, this place is kind of fucked right now and is in really bad shape due to the void worms either way. Because they've decimated the population. Updated the tooltip there, yeah. So, if it's another 300, it'll be there a while, you know? Slowly devastating the planet. Because there's barely anyone there. Trying to get some of these. Give this deep sinkhole at some point on Hazra. We'll need to take out other things as well. Alright, then we can expand our control over these regions. Alright. So this will also join the central sector. I suppose I should probably make contact with Tau Menace. We'll see. I might want to hold on to that one for a little bit. I thought I heard incoming transmission. Alright.
Innovation rollout.
Not bad. Okay, we can get rid of mountains now. Is there... There's planets and sectors. Edit sector? No. Okay, I was wondering if I had a planet list where I could do any sort of planetary management. Which unfortunately looks like the answer is no, so I just have to go through and find any planets that have the impassable mountains and clear those out. On any I can, anyway. There we are. Yeah, Clea Prime here needs to get itself planetarily redone. But for the moment here, for those of you watching on YouTube, oh well, I left the camera on this time. Oh well, that's fine. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been your Lewis Gilvin, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.